Good day, open hearts, and thank you for being here at the Shell Energy. Today, we begin the Tercena of NOJ. NOJ, to me, it feels like the higher mind, our collective libraries, the new knowledge coming in. So in order for us to receive new knowledge, we need to make room for it to come in, to receive it, to integrate it, to understand it, to practice it. So that is going to be a challenge when we have too much going on in our minds. Because this is the Tercena where we are going to be asked to clear our minds and let go of what's done. Like tomorrow is Tu Tijash, which is, the obsidian blade comes in and cuts the old and the new. So this whole Tercena is about the new knowledge coming in and the higher mind merging more and more with the lower mind. The lower mind, the personality and the ego. As we are in the body, I know a lot of people think that we are to kill the ego or dissolve the ego or something, but I feel that as we are in the physical body, I like to just put the beautiful ego in the back seat and buckle up like a little child and just have it safe there in deep appreciation and gratitude for the experiences we have with the ego mind. But, just have it there. And I don't believe we can exterminate, and I think we can manage it. And the personality, which the ego is a program, is part of the personality. That's why I like to work with the flowers, because the flowers help you align your lower mind, the ego personality, with the higher mind. So this is going to be a very important week if you want to start trying the flowers, because it's the week where a lot of mind challenges, mind games are. Some people might think that they are playing mind games, or some people might wake up to see that they have been playing mind games. Understand that we are the choosers of our choices, and we are the choosers of our experiences. We have to have the awareness of our creations. We either, understand what is it that we have created, and without judging ourselves, without blaming ourselves or anybody else, no passing judgment. You see it in front of you, you surround it with love and gratitude, and you either send it to where it came from or you give it back to the universe. But this is the week, the Tercena, that is going to be about that, about aligning your higher mind and your lower mind. The worry frequencies will be released to the highest level that you are prepared to let them go. The nervous system, of course, has a big participation in these next 13 days. Psychosis, terror, those primal fears of fight and flight kind of thing might be, coming into the field to be engaged, and if possible, release, or at least to begin the release of those fears. We get to understand more about peace and what peace means, the real actual peace. Peace is not the absence of war. We have understood peace as not being at war, but it's not that. It's a much higher level of beingness. So we're going to have opportunities to meditate upon peace and what peace is to us. So with that, the fear programming need to be unplugged, and we need to then become, and we are the witness, the witness of all our creations, and then we be the witness of not just our creation, but we will become witnesses to all of our creations collectively, because we will also be working with our thought patterns, and very, very important, our memories And that has been tweaking and tweaking for the last 6 months, but I think this is a very big Tercena for this. We're going to be working on how we perceive our collective history and understanding truth to a higher level, because what we see outside, what is shown to us, it's not true to us always. We always have to look at it and question it. How does it feel? Does that ring true to me? So we will engage with, again, one of our biggest tools in our higher mind, which is discernment. We will see a lot of co-creative history, our past history and memory, how we remember things that happen to us, to our family members, our community, our legacy, our race, our gender. All of that's gonna come through, and which is good. It's not like, oh my God, hold on and buckle up. No, it's wonderful because we get to experience this platform where there is an opportunity for release. So I love that, because I don't know, but I don't like to have the mind always going. That was the main thing, one of the main things that brought me to meditation, because I was just exhausted of my mind. And if you think about it, your mind is what brings most of your suffering. It's your mind. If not all the suffering probably is brought to us by our mind. And when we are stuck in the ego, personality, lower mind complex. So this is a Tercena that might feel a little overwhelming for you, but there is a lot of light coming through. There's a lot of light coming through. I started seeing a lot of like a gray, silverly color frequencies coming through, and they are hitting right, and started last night, they are hitting right from the back, the stem of your brain, up through the mind, and going right into the folds of your brain. So I think it's like really deep cleansing and releasing of that fear or flight, run or fight, fight or flight thing that we have, or that reaction, violent, right away to defend ourselves or to point fingers, so that kind of thing. I think because these frequencies are very, very intense, going right into the folds of the brain, coming into the back of the higher, high neck. There are 2 pillars here, so they come in right here, and they were moving in like spiral waves through the brain to the back, and back and forth, and then behind our eyeballs, and coming down here, and then we're moving down to the back of the ears right here, where all the key codes come through and land. So that was what I felt, cleaning all the way through the folds of our brain. So as we move through this Tercena, and we start releasing the old way of thinking, the old way of understanding history, the old way of understanding genders, the old way of understanding victims and victimizers, the old way of creating things, the old way of running an organization, based on fear, the old way of schooling a child. All that is being released, and it's going to probably be longer than the 13 days, because collectively we have so much history, and this involves the old mind, the ancient, more primal, and very I'm seeing lizards. That's what I'm seeing. So I guess they want let me see, open this. Yeah, just releasing the old mind that has no connections to feelings. The mind creates the emotions. not the feeling. So the mind creates an emotion, and then we have a reaction. So we are releasing that. Yeah, we're releasing the reptilian way of thinking. That's what the lizard means. We're releasing that, and we are also unplugging from recycling the fears. Okay, so this is an opportunity that is being offered. You know, not everybody's gonna take it. Some people want to continue experiencing whatever they are experiencing, but this is what's presented. And this is what I see. This is my understanding of this Tercena coming up. So please be very aware of your mind realigning. Is a big shift and realigning of your higher mind and your lower mind. So when we talk about the lower mind, again, is the personality and the ego programming, and with that comes all those beliefs and, you know, things that we thought were true, all those attachments, all those cords that we still have with other people, and trying to fix other people or fix a situation or fix an old way of running a business, of resisting and protesting about something that is just collapsing because it's of the old. Whatever is based in love will give opportunities to correct and stand on much higher ground. But if the agency, if this governmental office, I'm seeing a lot of buildings in government, is based on fear, that is, there's no, just let it go. Just don't pay attention. It's collapsing. It's done. You do your work. You be the change that you want to see in the world. Okay. With that, I just want to remind you, you are the witness of your creations, and you are the witness. You are the presence of the source essence witness. You are the highest. There's no judge out there. You are the highest experiencer of your experience. That's what I wanted you to know. So as we go through this big process of mind realignment, receiving the new knowledge and releasing the old, do not judge yourself for believing things and not doing things that you were supposed to, and you know, all that stuff. It's done. It was an experience. Bless it and let it go. And with that, I hope you have a beautiful Tercena. I'll try to come in again and give you a heads up of what's going on. Tomorrow might be a little rough because, like I say, it's Tutti Josh, and that means cut, all new, you know. There's no like, oh, let me have a little piece of that. I want to have a little bit. No, don't fight it. Just release it, let it go, surrender, and accept that it's gone. We have experienced everything we could with that. We squish it and squash it, and it's done. We cannot extract any more knowledge from that. It's done. We are open to the new knowledge now. Thank you so much for coming with an open heart and an open mind. Thank you so much for your likes, your subscribes, and your comments, which I always love. Thank you so much for remembering we are the angels, and divine blessings. Namaste.